And we are live on YouTube. How are you doing, guys? There's already some people there with us and live in the chat. How are you guys doing there in the chat? Participant, there's JP Slayer Barbecue that's already there. And with us, I have John Martin and Paul from Roadhog Recovery Rope. How are you doing, guys?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I also have Brad in the background.
Yeah, I'm a rock.
He's part of the furniture right now. You know, he's like the brother-in-law that when you go visit and you don't want him to show up, but he actually shows up. That's Brad.
I'd like to be perceived as the uncle everybody wants to be friends with, but you know.
Uncle
Okay.
Eddie?
What?
Uncle Eddie?
I don't know. I just want to be the fun uncle.
The fun uncle.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to have some fun, and we're going to talk about haters. Haters.
It says keep calm and let haters hate.
Let haters hate. Because I think they're helpful. I like haters. I like haters because sometimes they're funny. Myself, I don't let that bother me. A thumbs down. If you thumbs down my video, that means you saw it. And even if it was just for a click to actually activate it, and you actually clicked on the thumbs down. Clicking on a thumbs down or a thumbs up is actually helping the YouTube channel. So it's helpful. That's what I think. What do you guys think?
I think it also helps you because people are like, why is he getting thumbs down? We go to the video, just watch it to see if they want to give it either way. The regular people.
Okay.
I'm thick-skinned. I put them up for myself and my pleasure. If they don't like them, that's their problem.
That's true, and I do too. I put up my videos to help people out. If it helps you, great. If you don't like him, don't watch him. Or if you don't like me, don't watch me. You cannot please everybody 100%. There's a lot of people that actually try to please everybody 100%, and they'll fail because there's always this one person or two person or 10 person that you cannot please. So don't try to please everybody. Please yourself, have fun, and do what you like. That's what I gotta say. ARC Garage.
Yeah, that's why right off the bat, I'll admit I'm one of the thumbs down. I did it just to be funny.
There we go. We already got 2 thumbs down on the thing, and John Martin is already 1. Maybe I should kick him out. Wait, where's my mouse? I have the power of Grayskull.
Touchdown! Right.
Touchdown. AZ Froggy said he's going to be in a few minutes. Cool. And Barbecue has a new logo. Oh no, it's JP Slayer that has a new logo. Kevin Gibbs in there also. James Ashton, RC Basher Boy. Hey, how you doing? Jump in here. Talk about haters. Come on. Tell me your history or your stories about haters. It's too bad Jack's not here because he's got a few that he could tell.
I think he's got the most, Frank. What are you talking about?
Well, and I've told him for years, don't worry about haters, and he does. He doesn't like them. He wished they would just go away, but they can't. They will not go away. They're everywhere. They're on Twitter. They're on Facebook. They're everywhere. So I got a bunch of different panels here. I'm going to cycle through while we go through the night and talk about those panels that I found about haters. And I think it's Adidas that made a whole campaign about haters because of some stuff that was going on. I'm not sure, but it's pretty cool what they've come up with. So
Trolls no longer live under the bridge. They're populating and taking over.
Yes.
Steve-O says, I have no haters, only lovers. LOL.
Now I got one thing I hate. I hate when Amazon guarantees delivery and Supposed to be here by 9 and it's 9:30 and it's still not here.
Oh,
Oh, that never happened to me.
my
Before-
purchase took a while too.
Usually when they tell you that they're going
I
to
know,
be there,
I know, but I'm just, yeah, you know.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, we'll make that another show, okay? Today is going to be haters and not Amazon late deliveries.
Oh, I'm just saying, it's just
Okay.
something.
Okay, I just thought you were going to change the subject on me. or
No,
something.
no, I was just throwing it out there.
Okay.
It's along the same lines.
Val's live. Hey Val, how you doing? Why would anybody hate me? I don't know. I get these thumbs up thumbs down. I mean, once in a while, and I do get thumbs down. But it's not just me in general. It's everybody. I've heard it lately on a lot of other channels that they let it affect them. And basically, what I'm trying to do tonight is tell people don't worry about it because it is a click that you get and I got a few other panels that we're going to go through tonight that says haters, every time you get a video up or you post up a video, you get a thumbs down right away. That means they're subscribed to you. And what do you need for YouTube? Like, you need subscribers, you need people to click on your videos. So come on over, like, get more people to hate my videos and like my videos also. So I don't mind haters. I wish there was more of them sometimes.
Some people sub just so they can, hate on your post, no matter what it is.
Yeah, they don't have a life. Like, even it happened to me in the past. I premiere video. That means you post a video, and it's gonna show up the next day at a certain time, and you let people know that it's gonna show up. And so it's there for almost a day. And I've had thumbs down on that, like 2 or 3 thumbs down on it, even before it aired. Like, they haven't seen the video and they're already thumbing it down.
They're
Is it
mad because they had to wait.
Is it the title, or they're mad about the wait? Yeah, maybe they're mad about the wait. But, like, tell me. I'll fix it. Well, I'll try to fix it. Steve O'D's up with his caps again. Kevin Gibbs, last time I got involved with a keyboard warrior, my 2-wheel friend showed up at his house 3 states away. Cool. Kevin Gibbs a biker, so don't mess with bikers. Do you have any Canadian biker friends? Maybe I can call up on them. Hey Val, if you want to come in here and talk, I know you're not shy on camera. If you want to come in here, I can send you a quick invite to get in here. Val's life, she does a bunch of live videos, and she's more with the quad people, the flying people, the flying RC people. I do have a quad. I don't fly much, but now I think I'm going to try to fly it more this year.
If I ever got a quad, it'd be to shoot video for me. That's it.
A quad doesn't mean a 4K camera.
Does?
No.
No.
But I would prefer a 4K camera. I hear they're already starting to shoot 8K. I saw that on a YouTube thing. They're shooting 8K.
Okay. Hey Sean, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Somebody's got their other audio on.
Hey Sean, how you doing? Oh,
Good.
Sean's got his audio on.
Sorry, it's mine. Yeah, there we go. That should be better, is it?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's better now.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize my phone was.
There, I put the link to join in. If anybody wants to join in, the link is there for about 2 or 3 minutes. Then I'll delete it. Doesn't matter because it's only good for this live stream anyways. So, what are you laughing for?
Oh, I hate it when
his
people
background.
put those links and take them out.
His background. Sean,
Oh.
Sean loves to do that with me.
RC Propaganda, love this title. He got a sweet hate comment this week. It was good. Good. I actually like when people put a hate comment because that's how you can make it better. Like, if they don't like something you do, If they don't like my look or my color of my skin, I can't change that. But if I can change it, I'll try to please people. But other than that, like, I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong with me, because whatever you don't like, if I can't fix it, I don't. Hey, we got
YouTube should change the rule for if you put a thumbs down, you should have to leave a comment.
Hey, Stickies.
You know? But the way I
Other
look at it, a
me.
thumbs down still a view. So
yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier. Most people, they have for them to know that you have a video, that means they must be subscribed to you, and you need subscribers on YouTube to make money, like, or to do broadcasts on your phone, mobile. You need a certain amount of
yeah.
subscribers and so on, and you need views. All those clicks and all those things, they add up. So
Yeah, see Tandem C Television, welcome in.
hey, how you doing?
That's a guy that does some great builds. Him and Frank.
Yeah, they've been doing some good stuff.
Yeah, he does some great stuff. Hey, Javier, brother, welcome in.
Hey, Frank.
Tandem C Television. You should just
Rich.
pop in here and
You're very low, Rich. Sorry, Frank. Your sound volume, Rich. Speak or forever hold your peace.
Frank does the best. Yeah, you should pop in here and say hi to us and talk about your haters and talk to it and show us Frank. I'm sure, like, I don't mind seeing Frank. My name is Frank in English. So,
Yeah, Frank does some of the best work around there.
Yeah, he's one of his best workers. Well, here's my Frank. That's my mini me.
Yeah.
So
Is that better?
yeah.
Yeah, totally, Rich.
Yeah, I had the mic turned down.
Oh yeah. So if you have Zoom, or even if you don't, you can quickly click on the link and it just lets you in. Here's the link if you guys want to pop in.
Mary Poppins, ladies and gentlemen, Mary
No
Poppins.
camera. I do have a phone. There's a phone number that you can actually dial to get in here, which is kind of cool. You can actually participate by phone, which is really neat. And we have Brad that's actually participating just with his phones. Brad, say something.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Hello,
Hey,
Uncle
Val's
Brad.
There's
like-
Val. How
yeah.
you doing, Val?
How you doing?
Thank you.
Hello, Val.
Hello, how are you?
So since you came on here, I'm going to put you on the spot and I'm going to premiere your video, and you tell us a little bit about you and what you do so people can actually go see your YouTube channel.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Trail Critter.
So anyway, what I do, we changed the format just recently. So I go on Sunday nights at 7 and I interview someone who is either a small YouTuber or someone who asked me to interview them. And then an hour later, we do a half hour just straight on FPV. And Kim Kim FPV does that section. And then the last part is just us all kind of talking about what's going on in the drone world. We were doing more of just a chat, and I decided we just needed to change it up. And Tuesday at 7 is we talk tech, and then we do Velocidrone. So that's the sim game. And we all go on and we fly, and I put it on through for everyone to be able to watch us flying on YouTube.
Cool.
So that's what we do. That's
And
what I do.
I've actually watched a couple of your live stream, and I actually went on a few of them. I've
Yes.
been busy lately. I have not gone on any of the Sunday ones, but I do plan on going back and saying hi to everybody. So it's a lot of fun.
Yes, and I just got my 107 a remote drone pilot's license, my FAA
good.
license. So I
That's true.
just
You need
did that. Hey,
all,
Charlie.
all kind of license these days.
Yeah. So yeah, so I just did that.
Do you have any stories about haters?
Oh, I don't know that anyone doesn't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do.
no, yeah.
When I go on now, I have them go on before I even get on. I've
Okay.
had people come on and tell me, you don't let us say what we want to say. And so therefore, that's why we hate your channel. Or that's why you're so boring. I might be boring. I don't know. I always say I'm not exciting. Exciting things happen around me, but I personally am not exciting.
Well,
So
I found a whole bunch of different little pop-ups or little charts there, and I love this one. This one is haters. The definition of haters: having anger towards everyone reaching success.
Who's the luchador?
The what?
Someone's wearing a luchador mask.
It's Fern Solo.
Oh, it's Fern Solo.
Hey, Fern.
Fern's in the chat.
Nice.
Hey, welcome in, Fern Solo.
Fern Solo lately he's been doing a lot of live videos, or not live videos with his daughter, and they're all wearing masks. So so it's cool to see them. It's different, and but everybody knows what it looks like because there's been a bunch of pictures on Sean's channel and everywhere else what he looks like. So
Has it really?
oh yeah, I seen your picture.
I think I saw one where you were on the beach with one of the cars. But,
No. I mean, if anything, I think only Wayne, let's see, RC Voodoo, Javier. That's about it. Nobody knows what I look. Oh, Sean, of course, for
Yeah.
USD. Oh man, I'm on my
There was a
work.
picture of you when you.
I remember what you looked like during USTE, but
Hey,
the
Brett.
after party at USTE, I can't hardly remember. So
You
I
should
remember
say
half
Fern's.
of it. That's it.
yeah.
So
And
Fern
when-
Solo, why don't you tell us first who you are, what you do, and your little history about haters, if you have any.
Me?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. When I hang on, I gotta figure out how to see everybody because there it is. Well, you know, when the Copa thing happened, you know, I was kind of tired of YouTube. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
And when I decided to call it quits, because of it was kind of frustrating at the time, and you know, my job takes most of my time. I travel all the time and everything. So I don't have a lot of time to do this, even though I love it.
Yep.
And when I said, you know, I can't do this anymore, you know, can I say bad words here or?
No, not really.
Well, I had a guy call me an idiot, to not put a different word.
Okay.
And I had a guy call me a female part, to not say
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
oh,
like that word Sean was saying he can say in Ireland, but he can't say
Yeah.
here.
Can't say here.
So to me, if you pay attention to the haters, and I did that time, you only hurt yourself.
Yeah,
Right.
you do. You actually
Yeah.
do.
right.
And once I realized that, I did make a coming back video, and I called him and I told him to eat a bag of Richards.
Yep.
And to me, that was uncalled for on my part. I don't need to do that.
Okay.
So, you know, there's no need for that.
No,
So
there's
don't
no
pay
need for anybody to steep down to their level and start
Exactly.
calling them names and things.
Exactly. And especially on a channel
Hey,
that's
Chris.
mine, and I am the one representing my channel.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that, so I deleted it. And then I went back to entertaining. Not only I try to make a video to entertain myself, and if it's fun for me, I want to project that to the rest of the guys. And if everybody likes it, you know, so be it. If you don't like it, hey, thumbs down. I mean, don't
You
get
know
me
what
wrong.
grab people? You know what would grab
Yeah,
people's
please,
attention,
everybody.
Fern? Is to do Fern Solo Luchador.
Fern Solo what?
Fern Solo Luchador.
Oh.
I just
Because of the
the
math.
way I look at it, like by the time I post my video, by the time it hits, like somebody dislikes it straight away. So I'm proud that I'm actually in their mind that much that
Okay.
every time I post a video, they're thinking about me to go and check out my video.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the way of it, like, you know.
Yeah.
Just like Sean with doing that background. For
Yeah.
me. I'm in
That's
his
it.
mind all the time.
You think he did that just for you?
Yeah, because he likes to top me.
If I taunt you, Brad, I would pull up a photo where it's on its roof. Probably.
So we have in the background Trail Critter RC that jumped in, RC84 film, Brett. So we're a whole bunch of guys here. Gee, you must be like really happy to see us all guys here there, Val.
It's okay. That's mostly like mine too. I think I have 95% guys that are on my channel are subscribed to me.
Cool.
Well, this
Because
is the
we're
first
talking
time.
drones. But
How
I'm
long
working
have you
on
been flying or playing with RCs or flying and having fun, and now you have your license, which is cool. But how long have you been doing it?
a couple years, about 2 years, and I am so far behind
Okay.
all the guys I talk with, because we have really great flyers, really great RC people. I'm so far behind all of them.
But
So
do
I'm
you
just lucky they come in, I guess.
do you do the casual flying with the FPV, or do you the race drone, the one that goes really fast there?
Oh, FPV, just casual.
Okay.
I just finished this year. Hold on, let me get him up here. I got him a little bit tangled. Oh, okay. I put some stuff on him and I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. Because, you know, I have just this little bit of space I'm allotted in my own house, right? So this is the one I built this year. So
Nice.
this is my FPV drone. It's a 5-inch. So this is my baby for right now.
Well,
And
those
then I
can be
have,
pretty fast.
yeah, and then I have the Phantom, which is what I'm going to be flying for my under my 107.
Okay.
So I don't have a lot of drones. Guys
Me
have
neither. I don't
hundreds
have a lot of
them.
RCs. If you ask my wife, I have maybe 10 RCs, but really I have over 50.
I bet. I bet. We were talking about you just the other day on my channel
Oh yeah.
about all the little like French fries you made that one time,
Yes.
the hamburgers, and
Yep.
how intricate that work really is. You do beautiful work.
Thank you.
do beautiful
It's
work.
fun. It's a pastime. It's oh, there we go. Trail Critter RC is showing off his little drone there.
Got my mini.
Oh, look, there it is. Yeah, nice.
That's my drone.
I got the
So
Phantom.
was there much involved in getting your license? Oh, was there?
For getting my license?
Yeah, was there much involved in it?
Yeah, it was. I had to take Remote Pilot 101 does a class, and it's like 11 sections. And I had to learn everything about airspace, some stuff about flying airplanes. Which I was like, really? And all about METARs for the weather and all of that. I had to know all of that. And then I went down, and that was $100 because I had a discount. And then I had to pay $160 to actually take the test. You have to take it there because I think they think drone flyers might cheat. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that might be why.
Yeah.
Put me in a room with a camera at me. It's like, oh my God. So yeah, it was quite involved, I thought. But then maybe for someone who's been flying a lot longer and working with airspace and, you know, Bravo and Charlie, all that, maybe it's not as involved for them. It was hard for me. The test seemed very hard for me.
Oh yeah.
For money wise, altogether for licensing and courses and all that, how much it costs? About $100 or more?
Altogether, it was $260 for the course and taking the test. And if
Okay.
I had failed the test, they wanted another $160 to retake it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So they don't give you, oh, you failed it, come back. So I studied really hard because I had to pass it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it twice.
You could buy a couple of drones for that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few. If I get the little mobiles, which I like.
Or the ones the size of a quarter, which I've seen.
Mhm.
I got another little change. I changed my little thing again. They don't like you, but they will check your page regularly. Haters.
Yeah.
Religiously, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
It's
Yeah, that's like what Sean was saying, that, you know, even a thumbs down is a view.
Yeah. Well, just
Unless
them
they-
clicking on
unless-
your video and a thumbs down, that's a view. And sometimes they have to pause the ad that's actually playing. So if you're monetized, so it's
Right.
Yeah.
more haters, the better. I think, anyways. Not
Yeah.
in a way.
Like Kent said in the chat earlier, I don't have enough subscriptions to have any haters yet. So
Okay.
Well, I get occasional ones, but you know, I get more likes than I get haters actually for me, and I only have like 186.
So
people
let's all go
subscribed.
to Brett's YouTube channel and start putting thumbs down on his so he feels better.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get no thumbs down reactions around the house here.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I didn't get to get in here quicker. We've had some drama going on here. So.
Yeah. You're not. Were you close to that shopping center?
No, that has nothing to do with that. I'm talking about drama in the house itself.
Oh,
Oh.
I was just wondering. You know, when I saw that happened, I was wondering if you were all right.
Why? What happened in the shopping center?
There was a shooting at Westgate Shopping Plaza, which is about 10 miles from me.
What?
Oh, really?
It's a nighttime deal. They got a lot of bars, do karaoke, stuff like that. Kid went in there, shot 3 people. One's in critical condition, should make it, last I heard. 2 others just minorly injured. He went in and he said he wanted to shoot 10 people so he could get some respect. So yeah, but they got him. He's in custody. He went before the judge earlier today. I know people that go down there all the time. They usually have a bike night there, but it hasn't started back up yet because of all this garbage. So it wasn't as busy as it normally would have been.
Lucky enough.
Yeah.
Oh, so Sean showed me one that was upside down.
So you saw it when it was upside down now,
I'm
Brad?
trying to
Yeah,
find I'm trying to find a nice one for you, Brad.
Oh.
Sean, you're rotten.
Brad, Brad is the guy that you don't see his face, that you hear his voice in the background. He loves Tamiya, which is a name brand of a truck, which is the blue truck behind the guy, Sean.
Oh.
Blue truck.
I get a lot of crap for it. You know,
Yeah.
I grew up with that stuff. You know, that was my first hobby car company, and it led a very good impression. I mean, it was one of the things I did with my father years ago. So when he was alive.
And there was a fire at his house, and he lost all his RCs in the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, they still worked, but since I live in a subsidized housing, they told me I couldn't have them there anymore, so I had to get rid of them, which was upsetting. They were smoked. There was smoke probably all over them, but they still worked. They didn't get damaged in the fire, except for one of them that I was cleaning to sell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was the one with the hard body that you like, but I told you it was the Moo. It was a Moo one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought they were destroyed, but now I know more of the story. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I thought I told you this. They were still fine, but I still had to, since I had to get rid of them. I
would have moved.
I
Could've
did.
Put them in storage.
I did.
Turn Solo, how many Tamayas do you have?
None.
None?
No.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
Oh, well, I'm a big, here's the thing, man. Check this out. Just last week, I ordered a new truck, right? I was wanting to get the SCX-10-3. It looks so cool at the beginning.
Yeah.
A friend of mine has one. Once you see it perform, and the way they're going with it, to me, it's like they're looking for scale.
Yep.
When you put the interior, you put the cage and everything, and the body with all the detail and all the molded plastic stuff. And I thought, well, this truck will not outperform my SCX-10-2.
Yeah.
Why would I get it? And if I'm gonna go scale with it, get an RC 4-wheel drive.
There you go.
And
Yeah.
that's what I did. I got the new Heritage Edition, which is not out yet. It's gonna be shipped out June 1st.
Okay.
They're ready to run, but it's got Toyota 2 axles, all metal, everything. Of course, I'm gonna take it all apart and make sure everything's greased and there's a thread lock on the screws and everything. But if I'm gonna go scale, man,
Oh,
Tamiya
yeah.
is one of those. I look at Tamiya as going like the Tamiya bodies are absolutely amazing, especially the Volkswagen Beetles. Holy smokes! And I might get one for like for a drifter or something like that if I build one.
Okay.
But if I'm gonna go scale, I'm gonna go RC forward drive. That's just
There
me.
you go.
You've seen my Herbie the Love Bug Beetle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice. And I saw the one that you did with GCM.
Yeah, he
Yes.
has the rally
Video.
version of it with 4-wheel drive on a totally different chassis, but it's still the
Yep.
same body.
But
Yeah.
awesome. The bodies for Tamiya, man, they're awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice what you can do with them. They don't have the interior, but the detail is very nice. And
Yeah,
Yes.
they're very.
Some of their
RC Dre,
some of the
well,
interiors they do have interiors, but
welcome in,
sometimes they
RC
come with
Dre.
it.
RC Dree says Tamiyas are too slow.
Team Vega, welcome in.
Too slow. Stuart Mack in Australia got one to do 128 miles an hour. So there's still if he can get it to do that, I'm sure he could get it to go faster than that.
Yeah, and any RCs you can make them go fast. It all depends what bearings you put in it and what engine and how you tune it. So what shocks you put in it and all that.
Well, my semis are kind of quick with the stock motors at that 3-speed.
Yeah.
My gear gets up and goes really good.
I hear they can hit. I heard some of them can reach like 20 miles an hour in third gear.
I wouldn't doubt it. I can put my
Cool.
stock motor back in, put a GPS on it one day just to find out. Might be a good idea.
Hey, we have Pat's channel that's in the chat. RC Drees in the
Hey,
chat.
Pat.
Hey, Pat.
RC that's there also. Brandon is there. There's a whole bunch of people in the chat. I guess my banner there, haters be haters, let haters be haters there. And the title, it's kind of catchy. That's what I want people to come and talk about it.
And brought me in right away because
and I like seeing all the video of people in here. I love that. It's getting bigger and bigger, Frank. We're moving into bigger territory here.
We're having fun, and that's why I do these chats, and I've been doing them since 2015. I think that's when I started doing these chats every week, and it's fun. Before it was every month, and then it turned out being every week. So some of them were online, some of them were offline. It's a lot of fun.
Brad, if I move out of the way, Brad, you like that carnage?
Oh boy.
The body came off.
Some nice carnage for you.
That's the way to treat a Tamiya, right?
That's it. No shelf queens. That's when a Tamiya is actually at its best on its roof.
So who has another hater story?
This will probably be a shelf queen. But it ain't a Tamiya.
Spotlight video. Which one is that?
The DT03.
I just got this. It's a RC10 black pan.
Oh, okay, black pan.
Black pan. Okay.
Early 90s build. Actually, someone my son now works with had it. I went up there to pick up that recumbent trike I got, and he started talking to me about it, saying, "Yeah, I want to get rid of it." Didn't want a whole lot for it.
Later, particle man. I was just saying later, the particle man.
Later, particle.
Yeah, but came with the aluminum wheels that are factory. They're painted, but I'm gonna clean all that.
What's the point setting it on the shelf though? Run it.
Yeah, I feel the same way as Sean about it. No shelf queens, man. It's to me, you're wasting money by just staring at it.
I don't want to pull these out of here because I don't want to screw up all the stuff there. This has still got the old 4-plug connector, 4-point connector on it.
Cool.
So, and the radio, I got to fix that. I've got to get a new battery pack for that.
To tell you the truth, I have an old RC10 from the 80s. It's not the gold pan, it's the one just after that. But that thing is quick like crazy. Just got a brush motor on it, and I've been drag racing with it. It's straight as an arrow, and it's fast. They really hook to the ground. You should make a dragster with it.
It's got a twister pocket rocket motor in it. With the case made by Yokomo. So that's early 80s.
Yep.
So I don't know. I might get it running. I really don't want to pull all that stuff out of there and take a chance of cracking that Novak case.
I would really like to have my B3 back. I really like that car. When I used it to race in that oval.
If you want to get rid of it and be a way to send it to me, I might be able to take it off your hands. So
No,
Frank will
I'll
use it. Frank will use it.
I'll
put it
take
back
I'll
together
take it
and I'll
off your
use it.
hands as long as you don't mind seeing a video of it getting like upside down and every shit like so.
nah. Even came with the old Tekin charger for the
Cool.
back. I mean, I got batteries, everything with it. Thing with brand new shock fluid, never been opened. I mean, it's nuts.
Dude, if I sent the guy the video of that Tundra right now, which I should do just to make him cry,
Okay.
was when he traded it to me, it was like still not built in the box, and he was like, "Dude, this has been like on my shelf for years, treated good." And I was like, "Well, I said it's going to a good home, but it'll be a used home." So if I sent that to him now, he would cry. We seen it.
And you actually use it more than I expected you to, Sean.
Well, now if you look at it, the underneath of it has an RC 4-wheel drive transmission, got RC 4-wheel drive tires and wheels on it.
But you still have plenty of Tamiya left in it. So
Yeah, there is. The drive shafts are Tamiya, the axles are still Tamiya, the shell's Tamiya, the front grill's Tamiya.
modified leaf springs are Tamiya.
Yeah, I took the springs out of the actual shocks. I took most of the leaves off the leaf springs.
Oh yeah.
And look, in my pocket, there's one of the things for the headlights, for the spotlights.
Crazy. RC84 films. Your channel is quite big enough. You must have a bunch of haters on your channel also.
Yeah, I've had a few in the past year. So yeah, I've had one person said I baby my RCs. I was like, okay. Then like a few weeks ago, I received one comment on a video that I'd done like 7 years ago. It was one of my tank videos, and I had it where I set up like these old die-cast model cars I had, and did it where like somebody took a tank and took it to a car show, started blowing up these show cars, and this one person commented on it. It's like, this video is misleading. The title of it, the description of it's all misleading. You're lying to the public and getting rich off of it. And I was like, didn't you read it? It said RC84 Films.
Yeah.
I guess the thumbnail I used was just so authentic because it had a Corvette exploding with the tank in the background. So I was like, what?
So, Chris, now that we know you're rich.
yeah, no, Aaron and Kevin are rich. What?
Well, it's just like me. Like, I got a do-it-yourself dually video, and some people are commenting on it. It goes, "Oh, how is that going to work on my truck? Like, I got a Ford F650. How is that going to work?" Like, it's an RC.
Yeah,
It's an RC channel.
Yeah.
The Tank RC. Like, hello. And another one was my pull pal. I got a pull pal, and I'm brazing it, and I'm showing how to make a pull pal by yourself with a 3.5-inch nail. And somebody commented on it, goes, "How am I going to use this in the wood in real life?" Like, because
Oh, God.
like, that's not helpful for me.
Oh, wow.
Like,
In the woods in real life on your RC phone.
yeah, you can use it in real life in the woods and with an RC. But
It's so funny how ignorant some people are.
I posted up some fender flares for the Axial Jeep, brand new in package. Have a picture of them at all. Had a guy ask me if they'd work on his CJ. I'm like, dude, this says Axial RC or toy car right in the post. And no, dude, I'm like, I screenshot it and sent it back to him. Like, yeah, it did, dude. Yeah, people don't pay attention to a lot of things.
Yeah, so RC Dre said the one he hates is when a comment calls them toys, does his head in.
Yeah.
well, that I don't mind that much because they are toys. It is a hobby, but they're very expensive toys. That's for sure.
Well, there's a big difference though in
Hobby
these and toy grade.
Yeah.
Brad,
Or
and
great.
Brad's new bright. You know,
Yeah.
big difference.
My new bright has hobby stuff on it, so it's less a toy.
It's a new bright, Brad.
still a
Brad,
no
it's a
bright.
new bright.
New bright.
Shh. Quit while you're ahead, Brad.
I agree. I agree with the tank, man. A toy is a toy. I mean, the price might be different, but it's still a toy to me.
Well, if somebody buys a boat, it's a toy.
Yeah.
You buy a fishing rod, it's a toy you play with. It's a toy you it's a hobby. It's what you love doing.
Well, they say the same thing about sports cars.
Get a
too,
girlfriend, it's a toy. You play with her. You when you you put her aside.
Just stop, Frank.
That's when you break up.
Oh, you can get the hate mail,
Did I
Frank.
say that out loud? Did I say
I
that?
was gonna,
Yeah, I'm like Val's here. Oh my god! I can't believe you said that, Frank.
I was gonna say a Corvette can be a toy. I wasn't gonna say a girlfriend, but hey,
Frank just jumps into the pool.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Head first.
No
Whole
reverse.
scene.
Weights and all.
Freeman.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they call the stuff we have to the drones toys. And I think that and a lot of quad guys get very upset over that.
Okay.
I only call things toys like when they have those dolls. And I'll say, so you collect dolls. And these
They're
are
action figures.
figures. Yeah. They're
Yeah.
action figures, Valerie. They're not dolls.
I say they're real cars, just smaller.
Well, see, we play with these guys. They're wrestling figures.
They're
Yeah.
still humans.
And we have Scale Garage, Dollhouse, Scale Garage.
Scale vehicles.
And we play with toys and we put them in the garage. We put these working in the garage and we take pictures. So what's the difference between this and Dollhouse?
Well, let me say, the guys, I do it just to poke them because they get so upset.
Yeah, I can see them getting upset.
I just like poking them. Those are dolls. No, they're not.
I mean,
But I
The
had an
model
event here.
figures, RC Dre said, they're model figures.
one of Tamaya's sayings is toys they're not. I mean that they have that on their old catalogs.
Well, then they
Toys
should
they're
take
not.
that off their catalog. Because toys they are when it comes to Tamiya.
I don't know. That new tow truck is about the same price as the real car. So
Yeah. Well, that's the unless you're using a Tamiya 1/14 truck or something.
I still want that truck. Oh man, that thing is so nice.
Yeah, like the 1/14 trucks, they're pretty decent.
The
rest of Tamiyas are just toys.
my wife, I had an event here at the back and I have my camper, my motorized Tonka camper, and I finished the inside of it. And I got a picnic table that I made and I got a little gazebo. I had it all set in the back. And my wife went outside, took pictures of all that, and then she brought it to work and showed it everybody at work. This is what I do as a hobby. I play with those toys, and people were just going, "What? Like, how old's your husband?" and things like that. So they had a good laugh on me. But hey, I like it, and that's what keeps me busy.
That's it.
Well, Val, I got a story for you, Val. So I do photography, and I use my drone for doing photography. I was out at the beach one day doing sunrise pictures, and this woman comes by with a camera. And she's like, "Oh, that's a nice little toy you got there." It's like, really? I mean, how far can your camera go? My camera 3 miles off the shoreline. How far can yours go? She's like, not far because I can throw it. I was like, yeah, you go ahead and throw yours. I can fly mine.
Nice.
Nice.
Very
Bobby,
good.
you know you're not. Bobby Q says he's selling all his RCs, getting golf clubs now. No, he's not.
Make sure you send me your eBay contact so I can look what's for sale.
Right?
So, Frank, let me ask you a question. How much do you think you spend on RC a year?
I don't spend that much. Throughout the years, I've spent some, but I probably spend less than a person that has a boat or goes to bar every weekend. I don't smoke. I don't drink. The only thing I do is spend time with my wife, my son, and this hobby. I'm a very boring guy. So I don't spend a lot.
I have a
Everything I
problem.
make on YouTube, I put it back into here. I got myself some lighting, upgrading myself to microphones. I put it back into the hobby what I make on YouTube, and that's not a lot. And once in a while, I do some trades with RCs and try to bring it up. Christmas, I might have spent $700, I think, but it's all for Christmas gifts, and that's pretty much the only thing I bought for myself. So
Don't forget, people who work on classic cars spend a lot
Yeah,
more. than
and
we do.
on like me, I do not want to talk about that when there's video evidence. So.
What do you mean video evidence? What are you talking about?
we're live. We're live on YouTube. There's evidence.
Okay.
There's a trail.
Yeah, there's a trail.
I'm with you there, Sean. Believe me.
Yeah.
I've gotten 5 in the last 4 weeks.
$500.
That's it.
No, I've gotten five new trucks in the last like 4
Oh,
weeks.
you've bought 5 new trucks in the last
Oh,
week.
he spent over $1,000 in the last week. I'm sure of it. The last
Fine.
month, actually.
I'm still waiting for 2 to show up.
So I'd say closer to $2,000.
Thank you very much, Val.
You're so welcome. Yeah, I think I don't think I spend that much, but
Yeah, you don't
everything I
think.
make goes right back into the studio. Or my kids gave me an Amazon card and I got my green screen stand
Okay.
with it.
Later, Steve-O.
Oh, that's an
Yeah,
actual green
everything
screen
goes back.
behind you.
There's Dave.
I thought that was an actual bookshelf behind you. To tell you the truth.
Thank you.
So it is
Yeah.
actually a green screen, just yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I was trying to just the Zoom and it was still having problems. So I told my kids that's what I wanted to do. They're all out of the house and I haven't seen them for, live right for a couple months. So
Yeah.
I
Just to be honest, I did think it was a bookshelf behind you.
That was
Yeah.
too.
I was
did
gonna
too.
ask how come there's no drones up there, but I guess that makes sense now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right now I'm building up my equipment to work on the cars. That's what now I'm doing before I try
Yeah.
to buy parts or add-ons to the cars. But
Okay.
that's what I'm doing right now. Got to get all the equipment to mess with them.
James Ashton, about $20 a month on RC. That's what I tell the wife.
Hey, later, Steve O'D.
Remember, Steve-O?
Where I find expensive when it can get expensive and is when you're restoring a truck. When you
Oh,
do
yeah.
restoration,
Oh yeah.
that's when it can get expensive. I had an MO3 that I bought off this little kid. I traded. He wanted batteries for it, and I had some sitting around, so I traded batteries for it. I ended up putting more money into it than if I would have bought the actual kit off the store. Just by
Oh, yeah.
getting parts. Oh, I need a C-hub, or I need this part, or I need this part. So it adds up like crazy.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Like
What
that
do you-
Tamiya Humvee I got.
Oh,
Yeah. So you do what I do every time I buy a new truck, because I drive 2 trucks. I'm always leaving the house with 2 trucks. So
Okay.
when I buy a new truck, I have it in the boot of the car. So then when I walk in, I have the new truck and another truck. So I'm walking back in with 2 trucks. So it's none the wiser.
When I first
That's a good way to
started
do it.
buying trucks, Tank, the first truck I bought was used. The second and third truck I bought, they were all used
Okay.
from other people. And it happened to me, what you just said, it would have been easier for me to buy the kit and put my own electronics than try to fix everybody else's stuff, because by the time you make it your own and you find all the mistakes that other people did, or not necessarily mistakes, but something I didn't like.
Yep.
And then you change it and you got to get all the new parts and everything, or upgrades, or whatever the case might be. It's more expensive than just buying the kit and starting from zero.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
I don't buy used trucks anymore.
No,
Never.
that's why a lot of people I find, like when they put a lot of aluminum in their cars, or they put a lot of hop ups on their RC cars, and then they try to sell it, and they're saying, listen, I have $800 worth of aluminum on this car, but
That
like,
doesn't mean you would have done it though.
yeah, that doesn't mean you would have done it exactly. So you do have to be careful if you're building it to resell it. There's not a big value of
No.
doing that.
Yeah.
Unless you're selling the
$800
parts separately.
Yeah,
Or
you'd make more money if you sold the parts separately. That's for sure.
That's
Yeah,
that's what Henry Ford said. He said we could give these away for free, but when we go to fix them, we could get the money that way.
Mm.
Yeah,
I think that's
$800
that's
on a
every
little
dealership.
stuff is still used stuff.
Sticky's RC. Do you have any hater stories?
I only one, and it was actually somebody on Facebook, and he just, yeah, sort of, he just sort of had posted negative comments. Like every time I would post a video in a certain Facebook group, he would always comment, what are you doing? And yeah, he actually went as far as to tell me I didn't know how to film. It's like, well, I'm not a videographer. I'm I didn't go to film school. I'm a guy with a GoPro.
Yeah, I film for me.
Truck.
For me only.
Yeah.
Right. RC Biker Boy, have a good one. Hey, General Hobbies, what's up?
See you later, RC Basher Boy.
So have any of you had people make videos about you?
No.
Negative?
Thank God.
Not yet.
Yeah,
no.
I had one channel that said I was being a hater, so I went straight to the channel and wrote him straight back the day I found out. And I even went into his comments, and whoever said I was a hater for a certain reason they were saying, I went in and put them straight right there and then as well. It's like, I'm not gonna let you. And then when I was putting them straight, because he's a big enough channel too. When I was putting them straight at the end of it, I said, "Oh, by the way, thanks for the channel shout out as well." So.
Yeah.
It worked out, huh?
You know?
Well, me myself, I went to somebody's channel and I put a thumbs down, but I actually went on the thing and I said, this is constructive criticism. I think it would have been better if you would have done this. And for this, I gave you a thumbs down. Like, to me, that's okay because
right.
I like that. I like that too.
Yeah.
If you explain it, that's one thing. If you're just doing it to be a bonehead, that's something else.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's it.
But the person did get mad at me. Goes, construction criticism. What do you mean constructive? This is not constructive. And then I got okay. I'm not doing it anymore. See you later. So,
Frank, you've given me constructive criticism, so
I can be pretty constructive sometimes.
So
unfortunately, I don't have the equipment to
Pat,
do
Pat
better.
said, Pat said he had a YouTube pop channel, a YouTube pop video made about him. It was hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know him, Pat. What's the other guy that Pat's with?
On this, right?
Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin Talbot. They were.
He gets haters all the time.
Yeah, they were defending themselves against this other guy there the other day. They've got a good war going on.
Yeah.
And
So
I
Eric, so there's a thing for you, Tank. Eric said, "Oh, hey, Tank, I came across the RC 4-wheel drive axles you were talking about the other day, and I'm thinking about getting some."
Okay. The poison
Whichever
spider
axles. What axles were they?
The spider axles.
Poison spider.
Oh wow.
Those are nice axles. The poison spiders.
Yeah.
They're expensive, but I've been on the groups and on Facebook, and I think the company does not make them anymore, or they're an Italian company, and they're cool axles, but they're very heavy, and that's where the weight has to be on your truck. If you want to be competitive, you have to have the weight right there in the axles. And
Yeah, that TF2 of mine, man, the weight in that thing is ridiculous. It has the K44 axles.
Okay.
And all on it. But the weight up front on it is great. Like with a 2-speed transmission in it and everything, it's insane how heavy that thing is.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've never competed with any of my rigs in a serious competition. Just like the local groups will get together. We've had a competition, so to speak.
But that you don't want to go to some of them competitions where they're telling you, "Oh, well, you're going to get disqualified. You do this and that." Go jump in a river, dude, would you? I play with tiny trucks for fun. You know?
Depends on the competition. If everybody plays with the same rules and you go there, you got to abide by the rules.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like golf. It's like golf.
sane rules. I mean, it's something stupid. Come on.
I don't agree with that. If you go to a competition and there's a set, there's a rules that are set, you got to oblige by them. If you pay $10 and you say, yes, I will race or I will compete with you guys, and all of a sudden you say, well, I don't like that rule, I'm not going to play that rule, then you're going to be disqualified. Sorry.
Hey, Bulgar RC, what's up?
Hey,
Yeah, Eric, you get used to that. My daughter told me the other day I needed to go to Africa so I could get by lions. So you get used to the kids saying mean things to you.
You know, Frank, when you say something about fools and idiots, you should think of the song "Ship of Fools." That's basically what these guys are. They're a bunch of ship of fools that come attacking you.
This one is rumored are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots.
Just like stuck on stupid, paused on dumb.
It's great, all the little things and blurbs I found on the on Google. It's just crazy.
I love that one.
No.
Usually when you got a hater, I found it's best to kill them with kindness because they don't know how
Oh
to
yeah,
react.
Yes.
that makes them even more angry. Actually.
Oh yeah.
Paul, now that I'm actually on chat with you, Paul, did you finish that Bronco body yet?
No, I just decided to color today and ordered it tonight.
No, you did. Are you doing car paint or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a candy coat on it.
Nice. I seen somebody yesterday done a candy coat, like a nice candy red. I don't mind red and white, and then but they done the candy red and white.
That's a big one. I got to move over.
Get up, picture.
There will be haters. There will be doubters. There will be non-believers, and then there will be you proving them wrong.
Oh, that one.
So you don't know the prep work yet, then, Paul? Have you primed it and sanded it down and stuff? Or
Oh no, I got to do all that. I took it out on the rocks and beat the snot out of it. So I got
that's the best way. Then just paint it now, because then you'll have the dents. Don't sand the dents out of it. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just like me, my TF2. I've had my TF2 for years. It's cracked. It's got scratches. It's got everything. And people are telling me, why don't you just get a new body? It hurts. It's painful for me because I've worked hard to put those scratches on there.
Yeah, that's it. Them dents came a nice memory, you know.
Oh, there's his truck. Let's see his truck spotlight. So that's your SCX 10-3?
No, this is the 2.
That's a 2?
This is going to be a 2. The 3 is here.
Yeah.
And you also got a 6x6. You little.
That's actually my teammates 6x6.
Oh.
I like that. I like that. That gold, the orange.
Yeah, it's gold orange. What color is
Metallic.
that? That's an orange what?
Metallic.
This is a Spaztics paint.
Okay.
I don't have it down here with me.
What's the color? What'd they call it?
It's a candy orange, I think it's called.
Candy orange. Okay.
Yeah.
It's different. It's nice.
Like,
And
then I flex sealed the roof, make it look like a real Jeep.
Nice.
You know you cannot drive more than one truck at a time, eh?
No, that's Sean. I leave that to Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Sean's.
Sean proved it
true,
wrong.
Frank.
Yeah.
Val, this guy actually drives 2 trucks at the same time with one remote.
Oh wow.
He has a stick radio and he controls the 2 trucks with those 2 sticks at the same time.
Yeah. I actually put a nice video of 2 Broncos yesterday. 2 Broncos driving.
So that's kind of cool seeing him drive those trucks on there, and there's one at a time. The only thing that when you watch those videos, you don't know that unless you know the guy, unless you know him. There's no way of knowing that there's only one guy that actually drives 2 trucks. He does not describe it in his video, so
yeah,
kind of cool.
And so they're going different ways at the same time?
No.
Yeah, I can drive them. They're both completely independent from each other.
Oh wow.
I actually use flight receivers. So I use Spectrum flight receivers.
Mm-hmm.
So he has one truck following the other truck, and they're on the rock. So you have to balance it on the rock. Then one truck goes through, and then the other truck is following it. It's kind of cool.
Nice. Very nice.
Hey, Bucks, how are you doing?
Tom's the Jedi Master.
Yeah.
Or even
Tom's a Jedi.
sometimes he'll pass the one truck because it might be hung up to get the other one in front of it to help it out.
Yeah, that's a good thing about it, helping each other out. When one gets stuck on something, you bump it. The other, like.
Yeah, I used to have my son for that, but now he plays more Xbox than plays with RCs.
Yeah, I know. The friggin' PlayStation and Xbox rules their world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So for you ever seen the Kyosho Beetle?
Hey, Bucks
buggy that they make?
RC, welcome in. Green Frog must have come in somewhere along the line too, did he?
Oh yeah. General Hobbies in there. How you doing? What's that, Brad?
I was asking
Kyosho?
Fern, has he seen the Kyosho buggy that's with the beetle body?
I'm not sure, but we're trying to talk about haters, and not
So-
Kyosho or Tamaya or other thing.
Yeah,
Well, I
everybody,
wanted to say
everybody
this.
comes down on this video.
So
Yeah, barbecue. I agree. That Vanquish completely just let me down. It even get. I have a video coming out with a Komodo soon, and like the whole thumbnail of it is, did anybody see that poser I came here with? Like,
Oh yeah.
I had to carry the Vanquish home, and the Komodo was able to drive home. Like, so. It's like.
So
that's a
what do
bit-
you do with things that aren't constructive that people put in your comments? Because I got to the point where if somebody says something just bad, like, hey, you're stupid, you're fat, you're ugly, let's get rid of it. I mean, why would I?
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, just delete
So
it.
do I.
Yeah, you delete it.
I don't
The
see
spam
anything.
filter has been pretty good on YouTube lately. I found they've been getting rid of a lot of junk thing like come here, sexy girl, or come here for this, come here for that. Like they've been really good for me.
I don't
to
get
get
those.
rid- No, I don't get those.
No, Fern's
Well, I get
saying,
those,
no,
but
they don't.
maybe because I used to edit the stuff. Maybe that's why they're sending it to me. I don't know. So it's crazy.
Clicking on the wrong websites.
Probably. But that was actually during the stream with RC Sparks. There was about 4 posts that came in from about 4 different guys about the same thing. So I think it was like a robot that was doing it.
Wow. You had haters. You had haters yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, so General
When
Hobbies.
you were with
just-
Aaron.
Hang on,
Yes.
my Brad. So General Hobbies, just there's something going on with YouTube at the moment. So you might have got comments. Just go back into your video and double check, because even though a lot of people commenting on my video, I only maybe get a warning of maybe 1 or 2 people that's commenting.
Yeah.
But when you
Yeah,
go
they
into the
can do
actual
a
video,
voting,
there's
yeah,
a load of
you
comments.
gotta approve.
Yeah.
So it's
Are you getting the ones where they say want to be friends?
Oh my God,
Oh,
that
yeah.
people are torturers.
I'm like, what? What?
and I replied to
Yeah.
him. Like, you want to be friend? I replied to him, yeah, sure. And then the next video again, you want to be friend? Like, I just replied to you. What's going on?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
the guy with
I just keep saying yes.
triangles
Let's be friends.
doing that. And he does some boring music videos, and he's got like 3 different triangles,
Yes.
and he's doing that to everybody, and I just blocked him. I mean, I ain't got time for that.
Or sub to me, I'll sub to you, and you go see his channel. He's only got 1 video, and he's got a lot of stuff. He's got a lot
Or
of
they have-
video. Like, what's the purpose of me subbing to you?
Yeah.
Be kind, Frank. I've got 2 videos now.
So Pat,
Oh, you
Pat
got
said
2
you
now?
can actually. So Pat's channel is saying that you can actually block certain words. So certain words can't actually be put in your.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
There's something going on where these guys are sending messages like that. You want to be friends, and then when you reply, they somehow get information and they start building their channel so they can sell it later.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they're really working on just pumping up subs without content or
yeah.
something
It's
like that.
crazy, like yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
So I just delete them. Delete.
Yeah, yeah.
I blocked him.
I made a comment to someone else. I think I got something like that as a reply, but I haven't heard anything since from that person, whoever that may have been.
You won't, Brad. I blocked you.
What?
Talk about hating.
Why would you do that to me, Paul?
He's a
Because his
hater.
blue balls said so.
I haven't said that in a couple times he's been here. When I first saw him again, I said that.
Nice.
Because Frank said that several times one day when he got them after he saw him. That was just so funny.
Paul is my friend because Paul
Yeah.
gave
Oh my God.
Paul gave me
You did it. Is that a
Paul,
teabag?
you did it.
He still hasn't done anything with it.
he gave me his dangler. Well, I'm still trying to figure which truck I'm going to put him, but I think I'll put him on the rate.
Oh my-
The orange one there I just got. I think that's what's going to go is
Oh, actually-
danglers. So
Yeah. Actually, Paul, your scale ropes, do they have hooks on them as well?
I'd have to put them on when I make them because they're all interweaved.
But you can do them with
Yes.
like
Oh yeah.
you can make
like a hook on them or something, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe now we might be talking.
tell him which hook, he'll buy it, and then he'll charge you for it.
Yeah, I gotta think of which one. I might want like that double prong one, maybe, or something.
Okay.
Just shoot me an email and an address. I'll send you some.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna put a winch on the D90, the camel one, but I also want just a quick bungee rope with a hook where I could actually just hook it and pull with a bungee rope too,
Yeah.
Cool.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Guys,
Paul makes scale ropes for cars, for RC cars.
Bet it would work for a drone if you wanted to pick things up and just skim the ground and pick it up with the hook.
No, you don't want something dangling from a drone with blades.
Yeah, I know it's just something they could do. They could do that for some type of competition or something.
I don't think danglers are going to work on the drone. Maybe they would. I don't know.
No,
RC
they would.
McMaster said a dangler for a wrangler.
You gotta put photos.
Danglers are a wrangler.
Pat says, when
I
I
got an
get
idea for them danglers. I got an idea for them danglers. Put it on your drag car.
They scrape the ground and eventually they grind up into nothing.
Oh, gee.
It take a lot of abuse, Brad.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, I gotta go. It's past my bedtime.
awesome, Fern. Thanks for jumping in. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Hanging out.
Thanks,
a good one.
Fern.
Have a
It's
good one,
good to see
Fern.
you guys.
Later,
Later.
Fern.
Next
Hey,
time.
Fern.
So
Peace out. Have a good night, guys.
see you later. Thanks.
You too.
Already.
All right.
Pat actually did a comment about when he gets a bad comment, he leaves it for a few days, a few hours, and then he replies, "I am not going to read that out loud because I find that's
Because he's
inappropriate."
naughty.
He's
'Cause
naughty,
Pat is
yeah.
naughty.
So I'm not going to read that. But you guys can go ahead and read what he does, but I don't do that.
If you've been
Yeah.
waiting for my comeback, it's
Yeah, Frank, I used to do that all the time on my channel. I start reading it out loud and just
Yeah.
go through the whole thing, and then all of a sudden I sit and look at you, I'm like, what?
Yeah, sometimes you,
And everyone's laughing. I'm like, what did I just read?
yeah, you do have to be careful,
Read it
especially on a
first.
live video. You start reading a comment, oh, maybe I shouldn't read any further. You got to read it before you say it. So
I've learned. I have learned.
Fern tried to leave, but he's frozen.
who's frozen?
Fern.
Fern. He
Oh
wants
yeah,
to build
Fern's video. Yeah, he left.
he wants to build a snowman.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
Totally, Pat. Don't dish it if you can't take it. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
I find, like we've mentioned here a couple times, is the best thing for haters is to ignore them.
Yeah.
And not, because they're trying to pull your rope. They're trying to tug and see if they can get something out of you, especially the people that comments. So best thing to do is just ignore them and not say anything.
And spicy us Irish and English guys, like we sure know how to take the piss out. So we'll just keep it going, mind you,
Okay.
forever. Like,
That's true.
And a general rule, don't feed the trolls.
Yeah, us Irish and English guys are just we grow up in sarcasm. Like, so.
Another thing you could do is just say thanks for commenting and supporting my channel. Like
That's what I usually do. It's like, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and sometimes when people make remarks on my channel that could be racial or whatever, I just take the comment out. I found that I can do that and just say, you know, if you see me take a comment out, reread your comment.
Mm.
And
True.
then, no, I still love you. You can stay, but you can't be doing that.
Mm.
And so I've been able to, it's kind of combat a lot of that. So we don't have that on my channel now. But the people who actually hate, I block them. And I hate to do it because, you know, I like to get along with everyone, but I just found it takes too much of my life's energy to completely always be trying to navigate the shark-filled waters. I just
Yes.
don't have enough time. I'm older. I'm done. You go, yeah, 3 warnings, and then you're. And I actually don't have hardly anyone blocked, but if they're real trolly, they're gone. They have to be. So
Blood in the water.
Here a couple times on this on RC Talk, there's some people that actually in the chat, in a live chat, actually being very mouthy, and we've actually blocked them out. Like for a while, I had about a lot of people that were administrator, and they did a very good job cleaning it and kicking them out. So good. You do have to be careful.
I thought you had the
You
bot
mean
attack.
my mouth's still clean enough to be here?
Yeah.
Like I thought you would have sucked the bot on them too.
Oh yeah, and I turned on the night bot. That was the other day. I turned on the night bot, and man, some people were getting blocks and things like that. Like Steve OD, he always puts caps in all the time, so he was getting blocked because he was using caps.
Now,
Like-
per Kevin Gibbs, he said something and just kicked him out straight away. Give him a
Yeah.
big time out straight away.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was weird.
So I disabled part of the bot, night bot, until I go in there and change the settings a little bit. I'm still learning it.
do you think they should come out with like a little thing about haters so when people start channels are kind of aware? Because it's kind of like you don't have it, and all of a sudden you have them.
Yeah, they
And they're
probably
all
should.
over your channel. Like,
Yeah,
I kind of think that's almost a rite of passage.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you start a YouTube channel and you know it starts to grow and the haters start coming. It's kind of, you almost feel like I have arrived. I've got haters.
General Hobbies, thanks very much for the sub. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't even change my own name tonight. Didn't realize that.
You've done that a couple of nights.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not coming up automatically. It should come up automatically. Sean's RC Adventures.
Yeah, it should.
Same
Because
with
when
mine.
you change it, it remembers it.
Yeah, that's because I click on remember the name when I change it. I don't know.
Yeah, same thing.
I like
every
seeing
time I leave,
McSherry.
it
I like seeing
doesn't do it.
McSherry because I've never heard that name before.
It's McSharry, not McSherry.
McSherry.
No, Shari.
Tamia,
It's with an
Tamaya.
A.
Tamia, Tamaya,
McSherry. McSherry.
It's McSharry. It's with an A.
McSherry, McSherry, Tamaya, Tamia.
McSherry is with an E. McSharry is with an A.
That's true. Shari.
Yeah.
From which part of Ireland is that from again?
Well, my father was from Cavan, but my mother's from the north. So my
From
father's from the south, and my mother's from the north. So,
Oh, South and North met up. They met up in the middle.
yeah, that's it. They met up somehow. Well, my dad was 50 when he married my mum. My mum was 18. So
Wow.
Frog says no love without hate.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people say hate's another form of love too. I've heard that term too.
Well,
But Bulgir saying you all have haters. How do I get some too?
Become bigger. Just like Val was saying, you have to become bigger, and then you'll start getting haters
Yeah.
yep.
for some odd reason.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, which it don't bug me. They'll come.
Yeah. I just wish
Up 'em on
somebody like
Facebook.
I just wish somebody would tell me like I'm driving 2 trucks. I'm filming at the same time as I'm driving 2 trucks. Tell me what it was you didn't like, and I'll try my best to please you as well. Just tell me like.
Get
And I
rid
know
of
what
the
it is.
phone.
It's just they're jealous because they can't do it. Like so. But
That's pretty much what it is.
Because they don't have an 8-channel radio to do that with.
Pat, totally agree. Irish upbringing is total hardcore. Totally agree.
Is that because they drink a lot?
No, just
They put booze in your bottle?
well, since we're all kids, we all hang out in the bars. Like, if you meet an Irish guy or an English guy that says he can't play pool, he's hustling you. 'Cause we all grew up in the bars playing pool and snooker. Like,
Hey, I can't play pool. That's because of my back. So I play darts.
And
Yeah.
I'm Canadian. I can play pool too. So hopefully next time I see you, Sean, maybe I can play you some pool.
yeah,
Also.
that's it. Like, they all if they tell you they can't play, they're hustling. Like,
I thought some of the Scottish are hardcore too. So
yeah.
Or they act drunk and then destroy you in pool.
Oh, I used to know a guy like that. He was in the bar and he could barely walk, and some kids were trying to hustle him. Hey, you want to pay for $100? And the old guy gets up and goes, yeah, okay. But he was drunk. He played better when he was drunk. As soon as he leaned on that table and put a pool cue, no matter how drunk he was, he cleared the table, a little bugger. And as soon as he let go of that pool cable, he could barely walk to the table. I go, what?
I do that at a bar there. He's like, you come out there all drunk and everything. He's like, man, I got you in this pool. I was like, dude, you're like stumbling over everything. And you're still beating me. I was like, what the? He's like, man, I'm drunk. I'm just playing. I was like, oh, thanks, man. Okay, my $10 back.
I played one guy at a bar one night, and he played the whole night with one hand in his pocket, just the other hand on the cue, was sitting here just banking shots and making shots. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
After I see him do it the first 2 times, I'm like, I'm not going to screw with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I ask a question on haters?
Go
What
ahead.
would be the one piece of advice you'd give someone if they're being pummeled by hate?
Me,
What
it
would
would be
yeah.
don't let it get to you. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing it because you love doing it,
Yeah.
and you're doing it for yourself first of all. You're doing
Mhm.
it for yourself. It's, to me, it's like therapy for me. It's time away from everything, and I do this for me, and
Yeah.
secondly for other people. And I know I can't please everybody. So to me, if a hater really comes and bash on me and start calling me names, I'm just going to push it away. Yes, it's going to affect me a little bit, but I'm going to push it away and keep doing what I love. That's what I think.
Yeah.
and then you got Jack who runs away, even though I like the guy
Mm.
for just saying something very simple.
I did tell someone who was being just pummeled. I said, the thing is, if you think about it, you have more people that care about you and that enjoy your content and find value.
Yeah.
So many more. And then one person doesn't. And it's like that sore thumb. All you can
Yeah.
think about is that sore thumb. But
True.
you got to stop thinking about it. Because think about all the people who care about you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Because I've had haters. I think we all have. And they can be relentless if you, like somebody was saying, if you feed them.
Yeah. If you feed the trolls, they just keep coming back for
Yeah.
more. There's it's a sickness that they have to tear you down. That's their whole their whole goal is to get a rise out of you.
Yeah.
And the best possible thing you can do is to not give it to them. Say, thanks for watching. Appreciate
I had
the support. Email me if you want some stickers.
I had a I was having a conversation through some comments. Some guy said something, and I told him what my position was on it, and I just kept to my position, and he just kept beating on me on his feeling the difference, and eventually it stopped. But it wasn't being a hater. It just turned out that we just got upset with each other because no one was seeing it from either side.
Yeah.
So
Just like I saw this post and I kind of thought it was cool. Have you ever seen a hater doing better than you? So when somebody hates me sometime, or when I get a stupid comment, I go see that guy's channel just to see who he's about or who that guy is. And 90% of the time, no video, no nothing. And he's just there to stir up the
Yeah.
pot. So
Yeah, the one guy who commented on that tank video I did. I checked out his channel. He does cover bands.
okay.
things cover bands there, and I was like, wow, I wasted 3 minutes of my time watching your channel. It's like it's a bad karaoke night. Is what I was thinking. I was like, good Lord.
I tell people sometimes, that is just so many minutes I'll never get back.
Yeah.
That's okay. I made the choice to look at this.
I'll say that sometimes. It's all, because everybody says that, oh, this 2 minutes of my time I'll never get back. And I'm like, yeah, you'll just say it for the fun for the fun of it all.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You say it because it's fun to say. You don't say it because you're trying to.
Yeah, be mean.
I don't ever try to be mean until I'm just done, and then I get direct and say, well, I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
not doing it.
No,
That's why I say I use
You're doing
kindness.
stuff-
Master says he doesn't got any videos on his YouTube channel.
Yeah,
It's
he
okay.
doesn't. Yeah.
No, you do this. This is something you do. It's your life. You're putting your life out there because what is that you do with things during the day? It's your life. You put things out there. You do things, and that makes up your life. If
Yeah.
someone can't accept that, you can't do anything about that except say, well, this is what I do. What do you do? Let's get something together and do it. Let's make something better for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people will be, they'll be like, when you tell them about the price of what you pay for that vehicle, they're like, why would you spend that much money? You could have took that money, invested in a bill or pay off something. I was like, well,
Yeah. Maybe I'm caught up on my credit cards and I can do this.
My response to anybody that ever asks me about, why did you spend money on this is, the price tag for happiness is whatever you want it to be. People, the old saying of money can't buy happiness is kind of not necessarily true, because you can buy something that makes you happy. And, if I spend,
Just like your hat. Like your hat is wonderful. That's a very cool hat.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony from CCXRC. He's always usually here.
Great hat. But it just
tonight.
If you spend $20,000 on a car that you like, if it's worth that much to you, then that's great. If you spend $500 on a car and you love it, then that's great too. Yeah,
it's to me the YouTube channel and being being on social media and being that person that creates the content. You're showing your passion, and your passion isn't everybody's passion, and that's why there's so many different content creators out there. And you can't let other people that think your passion sucks or is no good, because it's your passion. You love what you do, so do what you love.
Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, I had a
My
guy
channel's
comment.
small, and I don't think I've ever had a hater on my channel.
Would you like us to change that for you? Because I got ask him to leave my channel and go see you. Because I don't.
I reply with love.
Send the haters to Paul.
I reply with love. I don't argue.
You know what I love is when I buy a part, so I'm working right now. I want to build this frame. Right, I got this frame. It's a little 2-inch, and so I asked everyone on the channel what would be the best receiver, and I think they were saying an XM Plus, right? And that's just one of the names for them. And I said, oh yeah, okay. And everybody said it, and I went and I ordered it, and it was on its way. The next night, someone says, were you talking about receivers? I said, yeah. They go, well, really what you need, don't buy that Plus, because that won't be good. And then everyone started talking about how wonderful something else was. So like I had bought the wrong one. I was like, really, guys? Really? Really?
Very helpful.
But I don't look at those as being the guys just love doing. Let's get this. Then I do it, and they're like, "Yeah, no, that was kind of wrong. That was really wrong." Oh my God. But I like them all. They're all great.
There's another tidbit that I found. It's a fact. Haters don't really hate you. In fact, they hate themselves because you're a reflection of what they wish to be.
That's
That is
true.
so true.
So
And I got a lot of
Here's to
guys
that.
wanting to be a woman.
Yeah.
Oops.
Crazy. Women get their cat claws out, even worse.
Oh my gosh. But I think that's true. I think that's true. I think a lot of people, they get jealous. Pat was saying he gets jealous, but he never gets he doesn't make that develop into hate, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. You can want what other people have. You can wish you were a channel that was as good as someone else's channel. Certainly, I wish I was the Casey Neistat of Drone World, of course. That wouldn't that be fun? Well, it'd be too stressful for me, but that's story. But I could see you thinking, I wish I had that, but not at the point that they don't get to have what they built and that I hate them for it. What a waste of time. That would be
Yeah.
such a true waste of time. So
Breaking Silence said a nice thing, and I completely agree with him. Looks like to me like the tank has a lot more people that likes the tank than dislikes me. I completely agree with you. And basically, I'm doing this video tonight not because I have haters. I do have some, maybe 1 or 2 thumbs down per videos. It's not that bad. But I'm doing this because of what I've been seeing lately and what I've seen other people post. It kind of affect me, and I'm not a grandpa or a dad. Well, I am a dad, but I like taking care of people and I like helping people out. And this is why I'm doing this video to talk about it and just to make sure everybody's okay and just to try to educate people. So
well,
that's
that
really
speaks a lot about who you are.
cool.
And the only thing I hate is Tamiya's.
I was waiting for
He
that.
always
So
has
you're
to.
a
He always
Tama-
has to do this to me every week.
So you're a Tamaya Ader, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Even though he has
unless
one
it's a
with just some
1/4
modifications.
unless it's a 1/14th rig, then I'm a Tamaya lover, you know.
Okay, I'll forgive you then.
Oh, Pat says he's got to go. It's 4 a.m. where he is. Thanks a lot, Pat, for tuning in.
Hey,
Bye,
Pat,
Pat.
have a good one, brother.
Later, Pat.
Happy birthday, Pat, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes,
Happy birthday, Pat.
Birthday.
Very aging day.
Well, if it's 4 a.m., that means his birthday was yesterday, right? Or is it today?
Well, his birthday was yesterday.
Was yesterday.
So
Yeah.
it's belated birthday. So thanks a lot for jumping in. I appreciate it.
Hey, General Hobbies, thanks for the sub. I see you just subbed to me there. Just got a
Cool.
notice on my phone. Thank you very much.
I was brought up, if you can't say something nice, you don't say nothing at all.
That's
Oh,
true.
I've heard that. I've had that beaten into my head.
Well, then I'd be quiet my whole life.
Yeah, because you keep beating on me.
Say I listened to the rule. I just said that's how I was brought up.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like I was gonna say here, I don't have any haters on my channel yet, but in my line of work, I got all kinds of haters.
Oh,
You know,
you're taking your
Oh,
money.
yeah.
Working at the casino, I am Dr. Death when people come to me and they tell me all the time, man, we hate you. I go, well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, well, Swampers, you got that right. Swampers said, I thought you were a VS 410 pro hitter. Yep, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
The
Would agree
question
on that.
is, Sean, which
Sean,
one
that's because you
more?
did not build it right.
Yeah, that's it. Didn't build the big stupid pumpkins. The Tamiya's got smaller pumpkins. That's it.
Yeah, the question is, Sean, which do you hate more, Tamiya or the VS410 Pro?
The VS 410.
Oh wow.
That
really?
that Tamiya that's on its roof would do better than that freaking VS 410. The VS
See you later,
410.
General Hobbies.
The VS 410 is the best truck in the world if all you're doing is side hilling. So if you're
I
side
believe
hilling, it's the best truck in the world. You'll never beat it side hilling.
That's what I hate about some people sometime, and I'm going to be a hater now,
Yeah.
is if you're a lover of a name brand, if you're a lover of Chevrolet or whatever, no matter what the competition is going to come out, you're going to hate it.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Or let's say you're a Ford lover, whatever Ford comes out, even though it's a friggin' lemon, you're going to love it because it's a Ford.
Yeah.
The same thing with Vanquish. You got people that loves Vanquish or that would love drone, that loves a certain company of drone that they come up with garbage, is still going to love it.
Yeah.
I hate people like that. It's call
It's
it.
crazy because I fell for their stupid hype and I went out and bought the Vanquish VS410 Pro because I believed the hype.
What's funny to me is that
you live and you learn.
What's funny to me is that Sean got a trade in for that with the Tamiya, and he's actually using it, and he's not having a terrible time with it with just the modifications he did to it. So that kind of makes me happy. He has a Tamiya that he uses, and he's not terribly upset with it.
11 Charlie, did you must have ordered the Vanquish Ultra, did you? Because you're going to hit me in a few weeks. No, you will hit yourself, 11 Charlie, after ordering it. You will do that for yourself. You'll be like, why did I waste my money on this?
Yeah, Barbecue is
On the other
saying
hand, they trade really well.
Barbecue is saying exactly the same thing. The bandwagon jumper.
Yeah,
there's a lot of that.
There is totally.
It's just like I still have the SCX10, the original SCX10. I have it, and it's a wonderful truck. It's perfect because I've done very good upgrades on it, and people ask me for years, how come you didn't buy an SCX10 Why? I do circle around SCX10 with mine.
Yeah.
There's no reason. Now the SCX10 came out. The only reason I'd want it because it's got 2 gears and it's got the dig, which mine already has a dig. So,
but the portal axles are really weak on it.
Yeah, true.
Right. There's a lot of people breaking portals. Really,
and people knew that from the start because portal axle came out a long time ago and they were breaking, and people stopped buying them because they were breaking. But then Tamiya brought it, not Tamiya, Traxxas brought it back, and then it did a comeback. Everybody wanted them, even though they're still breaking.
But for some reason, that first batch of the axials, like I tell everybody and everybody in the chat, if you get a chance, Wayne Kibler done a live last week sometime. If you get a chance, go back and watch that live. The guy actually broke a portal axle on the live, not doing anything strenuous. The guys put a TRX4 through it and they put a TF2 through it. He came through with a SCX10 and broke a portal, and he actually opened it up live on camera and showed the gears actually split in half and everything. Like,
and then there's Jake who loves his Patera, which
so it was right on a live. There was no like fooling what he done. Like it was right there and then on the live.
Now, Tank, I got a question for you. Could you take the SCX3 transmission and put it in the one, so you'd have the 2 gears?
Yes, no. I'm sure you can. With modification, you can do anything.
Yeah, you would have to just get a new skid plate.
Yeah.
Be a heck of a lot of modifying.
I was just asking in general.
Yeah, you could. You just had like a different skid plate, probably. Somebody actually came out today. Somebody actually came out today with a new 4-link kit system for the SCX10
Boom Racing.
Yeah, Boom Racing, that's what it was. They just came out with a 4-link kit for the SCX10
Because the motor of the SCX10 it's actually attached at the back on the skid plate, and it's also attached at the front.
Yeah.
So if you can find a way to reattach it to the frame, and the frame hasn't changed a lot, so I don't think it changed a lot. The frame of the SCX10 You still have it there?
There it is.
Okay, let's see it.
There's the
it's
3.
Actually attached on top and the bottom, right?
Yeah, so the motor's up here now in the front. And then the transmission actually connects onto the plate.
And is there any other place the motor is attached to the frame?
Nope. It's all
just on the skid plate. Okay.
Right there.
So if you get a skid plate, you could attach it to the skid plate and the motor and attach that to your SCX10, original SCX10.
Yeah, I was just curious on that.
Yeah. But just change the skid plate. That's it.
With the crawlers, you're still with the motors. You still.
I forgot it does attach up on the frame up here.
Oh, there you go. See, I thought so.
Yeah, so it's here and there.
Yeah, so it's very easy. It's just reattaching at the right place.
Yeah.
You still have motor mounts for them. There's still motor mounts on those vehicles to put the motor. So
I'm just waiting for Chris to get one, and he's going to put his transmission on it, and then I can buy the SCX10 3 transmission. I got to send him an email, tell him if ever he takes one apart and puts his transmission on it, I want it. Like, I want to buy it off him, just so I can build something.
There you go.
For the SCX10 3 transmission.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you probably just do it with your race transmission. Pretty much the same, no?
Well, that's what I did with my SCX10. My SCX10 I got, it was a kit, and I want to dig on it. And the SCX10 transmission is the exact same of a Wraith transmission. It's got the same gears.
Yeah.
So, but the only difference of the SCX10, the Wraith transmission, is a little thicker at the back, and that's so you can put the dig into it.
Yeah.
So the only thing I did is I bought the case for the Wraith transmission, and I bought the dig kit, and I put it together, and it works on the SCX10.
How often do you actually use the dig?
I use it a lot, especially on the trails. Every time I'm out, and if I want to turn the corner real bad, or especially going downhill. Going downhill or down a rock, or if I want to put the truck in park. Like, you're going up a rock and you just want to leave your truck, but your drag brake is not enough. You just click it on. It's just like putting the handbrake on.
A lot of crawling competitions don't allow you to use it though.
Competition crawlers, no, they're not allowed to use it. But to tell you the truth, all the competition I've ever been around this area, they allow it. Like, bring what you got and run what you got. Like, they don't care. The competition I go to, and a lot of competition I find, it's like golf. No hands of God, and if you touch it, there's points and so on. So like, it's bring what you have and have fun. It's just like golf. I find a lot of people don't even count their point. They just go there for fun, and they're handing their card in with no
I
points.
would beat somebody that was out in a golf course with me and didn't count their shots.
And that's why people liked, I think, the last time I did the my driving challenge I had here, it's beat the clock. It's because you weren't counting your points. It's the other team behind you that were counting the points. So the other team followed you and was watching you and counting the points. And then when you came back, you swapped around. So then you were counting the points for that other team.
Yeah.
So you had marshals with you. So it's kind of fun.
I'm going to go ahead and take off, but thank you so much. This has been so much fun. I'm so happy to have met you guys.
Yeah, no worries.
I like that you're here, Val.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you, Val.
Make sure you drop by,
Bye,
Val.
Val.
Yeah, I'm taking off too, Frank. Thanks for having me.
Bye, Rich.
Not a problem. Take it later, Rich.
Rich.
Take it
See
easy.
you guys later. See you
later,
later, see you later, everybody in the chat.
Hey,
See everybody
Frank, I hope you don't get.
tomorrow night.
I hope you don't get in trouble for having Leonardo DiCaprio in your background.
No, why should I get in trouble?
Because you're using his facsimile of himself.
Oh. Cheers to all haters. Be patient. So much more is coming.
Yeah.
That's my last one I found and I decided to put up. So
That's it. I can't believe you used the golf analogy as having fun and like not counting shots. Man.
For us, where the rules for us, the competitions we go to, it's more on the tough truck competitions where they drill down by class.
Yeah.
Yep.
And tug of wars and all that type of stuff. Tug of wars.
Yeah, you don't want to take a class 1 truck into a tug of war with a Wraith.
Yeah.
Gonna work.
It's funny. I've seen people who do tug of wars actually use actual chains, which is
Yeah, later, Kevin Gibbs, another good one.
Yeah, I finally done a tug of war with the HC6 versus the TRX6. So,
oh yeah,
yeah, it was funny. We didn't budge. Well, I didn't budge at all. He just had to sit there and like drift around me because he just couldn't pull me.
Wait.
Wait, I mean, like
Well, yeah, but unless you change electronics in the TRX6, you might as well just sit there with TRX4 because it's the same electronics.
yeah,
Like,
it's
only have one more axle, like
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
yeah, but I didn't budge. I didn't move.
Yeah.
I tug of war versus my Savage versus an X Max. That was fun.
That's what I should do. I should set up two. I should set up two of my Broncos and tug of war myself.
Tug of war yourself.
Instead of a tug of war, me and my alter ego having a tug of war.
You need to get your remote in the camera shot at the same time, showing that you're giving gas to both of them.
That's it. Both of them are going at the same time.
Yeah.
Put the GoPro on my hat or something and have them.
Yeah.
Me and my alter ego. Let's go.
You can do the tug of war thing while you're off the video.
See you later, RC Master. Thanks for dropping in.
John, shoot me a note or an email or something and give me an address and I can get you those ropes out.
Yeah, well, I'll look in to see what kind of hook I want.
Okay.
Send you whatever.
Hook and crook. Crook and hook.
Okay, I'm heading out, everyone. Have a good night.
Cool.
Bye, Paul.
I want to see you
Yeah.
later, Paul, but before you go, I just want to tell you something. This summer I want to try to make some pool pal that I got. They're like a with the 3.5-inch nail. They're like the three hooks kind of thing. It's really cool the way I make it. I want to try to make some this year and try to send some to people, to some of the people like Paul. I'll try to get you some, and I'll try to give it as gift to some people. So it's just something I can make that is very easy, and I want to try to do that for some people. So it's gonna be cool.
That's no problem.
Pool pal. Cool. Thanks
I
for
don't
dropping
really-
in, Sean. Paul.
Yeah. Okay, have a good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, Buck said, but I love the Arctic white body on the TRX6.
Okay.
Who said that?
Oh man.
Bucks.
Bucks RC.
Oh. I haven't heard that in a while. And also, now it comes up again.
Arctic white is a nice color.
Yeah.
Just shows that it's been used a lot more often.
Yes, definitely.
You could have Arctic blue because the ice can turn blue depending on how much pressure and time it's been there. It turns blue.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's blue frozen like ice in where you
The only
can see,
frozen
glaciers.
blue ice you don't want to get hit with is the one falling from an airplane. They call that.
No, I'm just saying you could make a Arctic blue color. Is what I'm
Yeah,
trying
well,
to
the one falling from an airplane, they call that blue ice. So you don't want to
say.
get hit with that.
I've heard of one of those falling through someone's house.
Cool.
Yeah, Bucks, where it does come in white. Jack actually got a white one.
Yeah, Jack got a white one. Well, it's not a white one. It's an Arctic white one.
An Arctic white one.
Gotta get the color right. Yes.
I want to see an Arctic blue one.
Arctic blue.
Arctic blue.
I should make a love bug. That's Arctic blue.
Yeah.
I know I
What you
should
gotta
make
do
a
is you gotta-
bus. A bus, the VW bus. That's Arctic blue.
You should look for the glaciation where the ice is turning blue and try to match that color, Frank.
The glaciation? What are you talking about, bro? This is an RC channel, not the History channel.
Oh, I'm talking about he wants an Arctic blue, and said that's where you could get the idea of what it looks like.
I know, you're using big fancy words there. Like, you know.
And
Oh,
yeah,
come
you
on,
lost me
Sean.
there when you used a big word. Those big words.
Yeah.
$10 words that go right over my head.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
You got,
I used to say it's over. When somebody tell me something crazy. It's over my head, below my knees, and even if I bend down, I can't. You won't be able to reach it. So
Yeah. That's it.
Arctic camo. There we go. That's a good
Arctic
color.
camel.
Yeah, Trill Critter RC came up with that color. It's called an Arctic camo.
I'm gonna patent that right now.
Yeah, it's different shades of white that actually, and white and Arctic blue that actually mix when you go in the Arctics and you're beside the glacier. You're actually camouflage within the glacier.
Yeah.
Well, then there should be Arctic Arctic basalt.
Him and snow leopards.
Snow leopards.
Mhm.
There you
Yes,
go.
swampers, just don't eat the yellow snow. You'll be good.
Swampers RC says just don't eat the yellow snow.
Yeah.
That's a good advice.
Yeah.
But we don't have that problem here in the summer.
Yeah.
Even though I live in Canada, we do not have snow, and like our igloos melt in the summer.
You live on the coast of North Carolina, you never have snow.
Yeah.
It's
I
very
don't
rare.
have to worry about that white stuff.
You give up the snow for a chance of hurricanes and tornadoes, though. So
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's just like Trail Critter RC where he lives. He's pretty close to the river, and they barely get snow there.
Yeah. When we do, it's crazy, but it's once in a while.
Yeah. And
Yeah, you could have.
he lives about 5 hours from me now, 4.5, 5 hours from me. So
It should be called Arctic basalt black.
are you gonna stop it with your Arctic now?
Well, you guys started it, so I'm gonna keep hitting it with it.
Jeez, I'm gonna have to give you a thumbs down.
You can do that to yourself then.
But it's okay. I'll comment why I'm giving a thumbs down. So I'll make it a constructive criticism.
constructive criticism.
Cool. Well, it's 11:13. We're going to be close. We're ending this at the 11:30. So I don't know if you guys want to talk about any other thing now. Brad, you want to talk about your Kyosho? Close off the night.
I was trying to say that I wanted to ask Fern if he was interested in the beetles that were on the Kyosho. They made a beetle model too.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was actually going to talk about the Tomahawk, which I think is one of the most beautiful kits I've ever seen. It's all metal and everything.
I actually looked at Kyosho today because looking at different kits and different things, I just found them too expensive for now. So
yeah, they're not cheap, but they are quality if you look at
that's true. But it's still I'd rather get an Arma right now. Just because I want one, and I've seen a lot of video with people having fun with them and bashing with them, so I want an Arma and have some fun.
To me, I need to just get with the times and stop doing everything in Phillips head screwdrivers.
Oh, yeah.
That's their biggest problem. Like if they just get up to the times and stop, like there's not even many people have a Phillips head screwdriver anymore.
I had to go look for one.
Can't deny that, Sean, but I've actually had better luck with Phillips heads than I have Allen heads at times. Not the screws itself, but the tools.
Yeah, it's harder. Sometimes it's harder to get torque.
Yeah, the tools, but the heads and the Phillips head ring really easy. Like especially them little Tamiya ones. They just
yeah, but you want to.
I haven't had any problems with those.
Huh?
Believe it or not, they also make titanium screws. I know that's more expensive, but it's also lighter. But they make titanium Phillips heads, so you are most likely not going to hurt.
RP10, and half of them are stripped.
Yeah.
What, in titanium?
Yes.
That's hard to believe.
Why? He just showed
because
you.
Because titanium is a very strong metal. That's
I know, but he just showed you. So how's it hard to believe?
I didn't see it. I didn't see him show the titanium screw.
I have so many star tip screwdriver here, and I built a bunch of Tamiya kits. And I tell you the truth, this is 100% true. If you buy a star tip screwdriver from Canadian Tire or any other places that sell star tip screwdriver to build your kit, you will strip screws.
Yeah.
But if you buy the Tamiya screwdriver that you can actually buy at the hobby store, you will not strip a screw. They are different. The tip is a Japanese screw. The tip is a little bit different. You do need this screwdriver if you buy Tamiya kits.
Yeah.
So much better.
And that's why they need to just get with the times and put like Allen wrenches on it.
Like yeah,
I put the bushings too. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like even
some of their kits come with ball bearings, but not all of them.
Like even G made like their first Komodo was all Phillips head. The second Komodo that came out was all Allen wrench. Like So they even learned, they were like, they got enough complaints about the Phillips heads in the first Komodo not to do that again.
Mhm.
You know?
Mm.
I don't know.
I mean,
And Bucks R. Seawald says he's going to check it up. Just look for Tamiya screwdriver, and you'll find it. And they're not expensive.
Well, they
It's
even have their own Tamiya toolkits.
yes, they do.
So
Yeah.
I hear they're actually a quality tool, believe it or not.
It is. Like I've screwed a lot of screws with this, and it still looks very good and very new. It's just I keep misplacing it. That's a different thing.
yeah.
You keep finding, you have to keep looking for it.
Yeah.
Kirk knows.
That's like me. I misplace everything, as you can tell. I'm always looking for something.
I mean,
The Apple of the RC world. You got to buy all their stuff.
I'm trying to be more organized, put things in bins and things like that. But as soon as you start building something, it just starts spreading around, and all the stuff is there. So
Yeah, totally green frog. Tamiya screws and Tamiya connectors both suck. Yeah, they need to get to the times of their connectors for
oh
batteries.
yeah, the white connector, the
Yeah.
Tamiya
Connectors,
Plus,
yes. They
oh, the
suck.
Molex connector you're talking about.
that one is bad.
Those suck.
I've actually had those fused together.
So have
So,
I. I did too back in the day. I mean, it happened occasionally, but it didn't happen all the time, but it happened occasionally.
The connector gets so loose, and when you're having fun with your car, it seems like, oh, my battery's dead. It's not the battery. It's because you're not getting a good connection.
Yeah.
It's crazy how just changing to Dean's or changing to another one, you get better life out of your RC. It's crazy, and your batteries.
Yep.
No, Kurtz, Tamiya does not suck.
It does.
It's
Kurt.
some of the parts they have do.
Unless it's 114, it sucks.
But it no way. Like if you look
Yes,
at the body
bro.
on your truck, the blue
Yes.
one there, that's an awesome little body. It's scale.
It is the body. The body is awesome, but the rest of the truck is
There
not.
you go.
The rest of the truck's in the drawer and
stuff
parts.
that Tamiya does.
Yeah.
That's
They're
Brad. Brad,
114.
defend Tamiya. Go.
Yeah.
What were you asking me, Frank?
Defend the honor of Tamiya brand.
People haven't made enough kits to actually know what's good from them and what's not. So that's on them. It's not on me. I know what they built, what they build. I built them a lot. And if you're not familiar with them, it's hard for you to change your ideas about it. That's how I feel about it. You know, Sean likes to give me crap about it, but he still has quite a few bits of the Tamiya on there. He's admitted it because he's happy with some of the parts on it that are mechanical on there.
It's not just I haven't decided to change them yet. Because I have a new set of axles for that truck. So there will be a new set of axles go on that truck.
But you said you've had no problems with the axles.
I do. They're just not, they're very noisy. Like,
so a lot of top end cars that you guys crawl with are very noisy. I've seen them. I've heard them. Some of them are very noisy. The Vitera is very quiet. And look, they're getting rid of them. You know,
like this Tamiya war that you guys are having now. It's haters will be haters.
Yeah.
You cannot please everybody. And that's why they have so many name brands, so many different things to please everybody.
Yeah. I'd say the noisiest crawler out there, Brad, is probably that Gen 8X. That thing is noisy. With them Mod 1 gears, that thing is noisy, man.
And my son's Gen 8 right now is not noisy, but it does not have the Mod 1 gears in it.
Yeah, the Gen 8X is like, it's crazy. You don't even need a sound kit in it. It's that loud.
Element RC.
Yep. So quiet.
Yeah.
It's quiet as your Vitera, right?
Quieter.
Quieter? Oh, because I remember the Vitera being very quiet.
It is, but you can't hear the element at all.
You know, people love the TRX4, but I think it's fairly noisy. So,
depends what you do to it.
Yeah.
I take it apart and put marine grease in it, and
yeah, TRX4 is not that noisy. My white one's noisy because it hasn't been greased in probably a year. So it's probably time to get apart.
So if you took the Tamiya parts and you greased them the way you wanted them,
I'm probably afraid to take that white Defender apart, because if I take that apart, the things might fall out of the axle. They're holding it. The axle's still being screwed together, it's holding them together right now.
Yeah, but you still say you like the drive shafts, so
Yeah, the drive shafts are nice steel drive shafts.
Yeah. Well, it's just like TF2. Like there's a lot of things on the TF2 that actually not good. The big
Yeah.
pumpkin underneath the TF2 there that hangs. That's
Yeah.
terrible. But once, like I've had it for years and I've learned how to drive with it.
Yeah.
So, but like now that I have gotten rid of it, it's night and day. My truck is night and day now with the new
Yeah.
A&M skid plate. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, I've got that one I have's got the A&M skid plate and the A&M side,
Yeah.
the side rails and all on it too. Like that raised it up a lot. Like
yeah. But you know what, Sean? You've also proven that you can put other companies' parts on that Tamiya. So think about that.
It wasn't easy. I had to make my own brackets for the transmission.
RC84
But it
film.
was,
Why are you
but,
shaking your
but,
head for?
but Sean, you got to look at it. It was doable.
Oh,
That's how you got to look at it. It was doable.
So did you finish building that truck there? You were putting back together the axles. Where's that truck?
Yeah.
Show us that truck.
Yeah, I got the axles back together.
Took you how long to put those axles on it?
Took me probably a day and a half to do.
No, you were there for almost a month there on the side shelf.
Well,
You had to get to it. Had to get to it. You had to get to it. Now finally you did it.
finally got to it. Hooking.
Cool.
They're on there.
what axles are they? Are they the
Got it twos.
Yoda 2.
oh, okay, the Yoda 2s?
Yeah.
Now the difference between Yoda 1 and Yoda 2. Do you want to explain what they are, RC84?
I believe it's the I don't know if it's the CVDs or C and something. But if I can get you, like they don't have that little coupling they had last time on these. These are a little bit better. So.
Okay. And the other thing, it is, but they are both cast iron, but the
Yeah.
2 axle is actually cast iron in one piece.
Yeah, one piece. Yeah.
The Yoda 2, the original Yoda axle actually splits in half.
Yeah.
So it's 2 parts that goes on top of each other that makes the axle. But that one actually does not. It's all cast iron in one piece. And
Yeah.
the cap, the front cap and the rear cap actually comes off. It's
Yep.
kinda cool.
Yeah. So that's the stock ones. Of course, the screws stripped out, so I couldn't get them out of there.
Yeah. See, you have the 4 screws there on the sides, on the middle. Those actually sandwich the top and bottom piece together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the Yoda 2 axles don't have that.
No, they don't. But I do like the other 2 axles. I mean, they do make the turning a little bit better, but I gotta adjust that a little bit because I keep hitting my leaf springs.
Well, the C hubs on the Yoda 1 and Yoda 2 are exactly the same. What's different is yours has the CVDs. The CVDs does permit you to turn a little bit better.
Yeah, it does. So I just got to fix that issue, which I'm thinking it might be the servo horns part. So I think that might be the problem.
Okay.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Show the rear end of that car.
The rear end.
Yes. Now, you see how your shocks in the back are like that? Well, Tamiya's one of the smaller tire Tamiya's based on the Bruiser has the same setup for the axle.
Yeah, yeah.
What exhaust is that you put in there? Chris?
The what?
The exhaust. What exhaust is that?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
This is actually a chrome toilet supply line.
Oh, you just made that one yourself, was it?
Yeah.
Another thing that people have been using, you go to the dollar store, you can get an aluminum straws. You know those
There's
aluminum straws?
also, Chris, see the way the
You'd also use some brake line.
So that's the supply line that you put on a toilet because I do plumbing. So I get stuff all the time. So it's really easy to fit, shape it how you want.
Nice. And what's it for?
The supply
it's
line for a toilet. supply line for toilet.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah. That's real easy to bend.
You could use even big diameter.
See, that's what I
spending
like
money. Big diameter brake lines for a car.
So Tony's in the chat and he says, "I hate this." So
What do you mean he says he hates this? Hates
See,
what?
that-
I don't know.
Chris,
He
that-
just
that-
that's his first chat. I hate this. And then I hate you more, and he's going on about hate. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
That's what I like.
Exhaust.
thumbs down button.
Yeah, he says there's not enough hate for this video. Only 2 thumbs down. Well, give it another one. Like, come on.
What do
Help
we
me out
want?
So, Chris, that's one thing I like about the A&M garage part.
Yeah.
See the front bumper as well.
Yeah.
So the front bumper, they actually put the bracket on the front bumper, so it actually takes your leaf springs out a little further on the front as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
They actually make the bumper with the actual part
Yeah.
on it. And then that's what Tank was talking about there, about the underside.
Yeah.
Lifts up the
skid plate.
Yeah.
skid plate and everything, takes that transmission up out of it. And then I get the K44s.
Yeah. I was gonna do that, but I saw the price. I was like, yeah.
How do you like the TF2 as a rig, as a truck?
I like it as a truck.
Yeah, Sean, how do you like it as a truck?
I like it. I just gotta fix when there's 60% overdrive on it, which is a little overkill.
Yeah.
We gotta take the overdrive down a little bit on it. So 60%'s a lot, like, you know.
Yeah, to me, that's my number one trail truck. To go on the trail and all that, that's a fun truck to go on the trail.
Yeah.
It's not a good rock crawler, but I don't care.
Yeah.
90% of the
I
stuff I
might-
do is trail truck.
Did any of you change your back shocks though? Because I was looking at Boom Racing do a mount that will bring your shocks out here.
Yeah, RC84 actually brought them out. They're not as
Yeah. So did
much
you
in-
bring yours out? Or see why I still got mine in the middle there?
well,
You
yours
know
are
that
touching, his are not.
Yeah, mine's
those shock setups are supposed to help you corner better too. I would assume because of the way they're slanted.
See, he's
Yeah,
got
to
his spread apart.
Yeah, spread apart in there, but Boom Racing actually make a bracket that you can actually bring them out on the side.
On the side,
Yeah.
okay.
Above the wheel. So I was thinking of maybe getting that bracket too. But I never actually thought about that, actually bringing them out a little bit on that bracket as well. I might do that
yeah, it seems to help me. I mean,
because I have the two of them. The two of them are practically touching there in the middle, so I might actually do that and bring them out a little bit.
Yeah, I still have the original on mine. I want to upgrade them to a little bit better ones.
yeah, I that's what I did. I actually bent one of my shocks, so I went ahead and replaced them.
Okay.
But I love the TF2. It's a very capable truck. I mean, this past week I ran with the guys that have 1.9s and bigger tires and everything. I was still keeping up with them. I mean, I had to take some different routes sometimes, but kept up with them.
Yeah.
That new Enduro with the brand new Forerunner body that has 155s
Yeah.
and
That
very
actually-
thick
the new
sidewalls. I like the body on that one the best for their model.
How many leaves did you take out of your springs? How many did you take out, Tank?
Mine are still all in there. I did
Oh, you
not
got
take
all
any
in
out.
still. What about you, Chris?
I took out the baby leaf and I did the O-ring mod on it.
Okay. Now the O-ring mod will stop it from going sideways like this. When you push on your axles, they're kind of loose like this to the frame.
Yeah.
So when you put O-ring on top of your shackles and on the bottom of your shackle, it just tightens up things. Me, I actually put a 4mm washer instead.
Yeah. But I mean, I like it. I mean, it definitely gives a lot more flex too on the truck.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's more flex because it's lighter. It flex more now
yeah, that's what I liked about it there.
because the leaf springs are softer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I took some of the leaves out. I was thinking of taking a few more out. So I don't know.
Some people do. Some people do just
Yep.
the main leaf and
Yeah.
let it do the work.
Yeah. I still left 3 leaves in, like, so.
Yeah. So I just do 2. It seems to be good enough.
Oh my God! People took me literally for the thumbs down. I'm up to 6 right now.
Well, I think Tony was instigating that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one instigating that.
Oh, it's 7 now. 26 thumbs up though. That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah. How many did you have yesterday on the trivia show?
Trivia show? I can't remember. Let's go see.
Oh, you had a lot of people in there that day.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Aaron could be a hoot.
It was only fun.
I didn't know he was going to dress up. It was a surprise to me that he was dressed up in YouTube gold. So,
Yeah.
Well, he was going out filming right after, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the Tamiya Hummer. I miss that vehicle. I knew it used to flip a lot, but it was still fun to play with.
Yeah.
I put too fast of a motor in. If they ever remake it again and I could get it, I would keep the stock motor in it because it was the motor I put in. It was actually too fast for it.
45 thumbs up for part 1. But what's amazing for me is 895 views in just 2 days.
Wow. There you go.
That's pretty.
Aaron's a draw. Aaron draws.
And 1 thumbs down. Yay! Part two has 0 thumbs down and 28 thumbs up, but 173 views. That's weird because the first one has so many views. It really shows me that people don't go to part 2 to see who's the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's no fun that my OBS crashed. Like it was weird. Like, and then OBS just like erased, like terminated off my desktop. I'm there. No.
Hey, Frank, don't worry. I won't do the next one.
Oh, next one. What?
The next trivia show.
Oh,
I know
that's what I was saying yesterday. I said I think we should ban him.
Yeah, he's won both of them.
I'm banning myself from it.
I think you're getting cheating. I think you've got the answers.
How?
Ow! You're hacked into Frank's computer.
Did you delete the email? Brett, did you delete the email?
Yeah.
What email? If there was something sent, I didn't get it. No, that.
But it's surprising because you weren't there. You weren't there. All of a sudden, poof, you're there. Just like the last show. Also, you came near at the end and pow, 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 nailed them all.
That's my internet issues.
I can't do them with my phone. I lag too much.
Actually, Brad, it's not lag. If you're going out of the app, it's pausing the video.
Yeah.
So every time you go out.
If you go to use your talk to text, Brad, it pauses the video.
Even when I'm writing, I know I'm having lag. People tell me I'm still having lag. So even when I was writing, without even doing that, so.
Cool. Well, it's 11:35, so we're gonna do a round table and saying bye. And we usually start with Brad, but this time we'll end with Brad. So we'll go with John Martin.
Good time, good talk, and all this hate talk tonight is thumbs up for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. I hit thumbs down.
That's true. He hit a thumbs down on his way in. Brett.
Well, thanks for having me, Frank. For the little bit I was in here. Just hit the thumbs up, guys, not thumbs down, Tony. And just if you do get your haters, just deal with them best way that you feel you need to. Be safe out there.
Cool. Sean.
All right, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to stop in and spend with us. And thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much. Trail Critter RC.
Thanks for having me, Frank. Good to see everyone in the chat, and we'll see you tomorrow night at Steve-O's.
Thank you very much. RC84 Films.
Thanks for having me, Tank, and be safe, everyone, and make sure you hit that thumbs like button.
Cool. Thank you very much. And I'll say the word before Brad, because we'll actually leave Brad to say the last word of tonight's show. So thanks for coming in, guys. I really appreciate you guys in the chat. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. And the guys in here in the chat, it was awesome. We had 12 people here at one shot. So it was great. Thank you all for coming in. And I'll leave Brad to say the words of exit.
Thanks as always, Frank. Thanks for all of you who come in here. I always look forward to having this 2 days a week with Frank and everybody else. And I'm glad we're getting more people in the video chat. I'm hoping to see more than that.
And bye to Mia's.
Bye to
And bye
Mia's.
to Maya's and Kyoshos.
Thanks. Bye.